Right. Well, I suppose we give it a go. Suppose I'll probably need to still adjust levels here and there. It's been years since I've tried this. I did pop on to Hades yesterday just to get a feel of the game again. I'm probably still quite bad at it, as you might see, but we're going to give it a go. Fun game. Probably one of my favourite games I've ever played. So, here we go.
Few tales are told of Hades, whose very name inspires fear and penitence, reminding us of the inevitable fate which we all share. I, however, mean to tell you such a tale. Listen carefully.
Goodbye, Father.
Right.
To hell with this place.
Like more like a dungeon crawler style game.
Whoops.
Which generally aren't my style, but I do absolutely love this game.
Who keeps fixing that? I'm leaving. Try and stop me.
Combat is much different to most games I play, but that's sort of what I like about it. It feels different every time you play it.
There she is. It's got to be her. Then here goes nothing. In the name of Hades, Olympus, I accept this message.
Hail, noble cousin. Now, let's get you from that miserable place. I'll see that all of us upon Olympus do our part, beginning here with me.
Divine strike, attack stronger and can deflect. So my problem is I always forget that the cast even exists. So having a cast that can deflect is pretty pointless for me. Your attack is stronger and can deflect, or dash. Because dash is so helpful. If you need to get out of the way of anything, the moment you dash, it deflects the damage back.
I know you can't hear me all the way where you are, goddess, but thank you. Louds. No.
Not if you do it like that, it doesn't. You have to be good at the game for it to work.
More. The underworld's power.
Through here.
Who dies first?
Jesus. But, like I've said before, my issue is really going to be commentary, I don't know what to say.
Right there. Coin for Charon.
But
I'm hurt. Can't heal myself, but I can fight.
I trust that it will turn out alright. If it doesn't, it doesn't. But you never know until you try, I suppose.
They absorbed my blood.
Oh. As long as I don't kill myself with the traps. I've done that plenty of times. Like you're just about to clear a level, but you've got no health, and you accidentally stand on one of these traps and you kill yourself. It's just... The key with a game like Hades is to not get frustrated with it. It's designed for you to fail. And you're meant to die over and over and over again until you sort of get strong enough that you can complete the level.
A centaur heart.
So, I suppose unlike other games where if you sort of get close to the end and you die, you would feel rather, you know, annoyed with that. That doesn't really work like that in this game. Yeah, it's still, you can still feel, you know, kind of bummed, kind of frustrated that you haven't got as far as you would like.
Wonder
but
where I can use this.
You'll get there eventually. That's just the type of world and type of game Hades is.
Each exit has its own reward.
Yes, it does. And I'm gonna go this way. You can definitely tell I've played this game before. Probably not as hard for me as it would have been had I not played it. There we go. There we are. First death. First death of many.
Damn it. I'm home. Yes.
What? What?
Here's Hypnos.
Welcome to the House of Hades, where... Wait, I know you. Guess that means you died out there, huh? Well, don't be sad, though. Pretty much everybody dies sometime.
Very true.
Some of us more than others.
Back
What else is
already.
here? Well, it's good old Hades.
Stupid boy. I told you nobody gets out of here, whether alive or dead. So how was your wanton ransacking of my domain?
Greetings, Father. My ransacking was a delight, thank you for asking. So I'll just be on my way again.
Be on your way indeed. What do I care? You shall never reach the surface. Go. See for yourself.
I will, thank you.
You've returned.
Good old hero Aeschylus.
Good to see you, lad. Despite the circumstances. Remember your training out there. The pain of death is but another obstacle.
And fear is for the weak. Take care, Achilles.
Right.
You have come home.
Do not despair, child. Such setbacks are inevitable and may be overcome with effort and with time. We made contact with the goddess Athena. She shall be true to her word.
I believe it, Nix. I'm grateful that you put us into contact. I know you took a
hello,
considerable risk in
Slate.
reaching out.
You'll find that I'm not Electress, but I'm Whirlwind, but I use his account instead because it's already set up for streaming on the PSN account we use. It just makes sense to keep it that way instead of switching it to use my YouTube account instead. Be more complicated that way, so we just kept it the way it is.
The risk is not to me.
How's your day going
I
anyway,
expected
Slate?
the Olympians would involve themselves in this eventually. Reveal to them no more than they already know. Are we understood?
Yes, we are.
Then go.
Hey, room. I'm back.
Oh, I mean, I have great appreciation for anybody who goes to the gym. Tried it once. I just have zero motivation for that. I've never been sporty or particularly interested in that type of thing. I do need to get my fitness back up though.
Night and darkness guide me.
Shadow Presence. Deal bonus attack and special damage. Or restore a small amount of health. I'd rather health than more damage. Obviously,
Okay.
health is, well, sorry, damage is very helpful in this game, but no point having more damage if you die.
There
Sure,
we go.
I'll unlock that.
Coronacht, the Heart Seeker. Let's deal some death. Psst, over here. I can escape
I do
through that
remember
pink window
really
there.
hating this weapon when I first played this game, but well, we'll see. I always used the spear, but don't have enough keys at the moment to unlock it.
Nice place you got here, boyo. Name's Skelly, how's it going? But enough with the small talk already. I'm here to do a job. So let me have it. Give me everything you got.
I don't remember having you on payroll, mate. Who's your supervisor?
Oh, I'm not about to wrap my sources, pal. Just try and beat it out of me.
I will. Don't worry, Skelly.
If you insist.
Yeah! The pain is indescribable.
This feels pointless doing this, but because I know how the abilities work.
Bet I got you pretty good.
Not really. I'll keep going with the bow for now. Suppose it makes for more entertainment when I use the weapon I suck with. Excuse me.
Is this really him? Okay.
Soups.
Greetings there, young man. Look, your father's always been rather difficult, and he's not so much as called in quite some time. You'll have a better home where you belong, here on Olympus. And to help you on your journey, have my blessing.
Lightning strike. Your attack emits chain lightning. Cast as a burst of chain lightning that bounces between foes. Always
Lord Uncle Zeus lending his support.
like
Never
that
thought
one.
I'd see the day. Or night.
Because I've always said, I forget that the cast element, or like even ability even exists. So having something that helps, like chain lightning that bounces between enemies, always reminds me that it actually is there. So I will use it more often. Though there is a likelihood I will probably still forget, more often than not, that I have it. Was the good thing about this weapon, maybe not so entertaining from like a viewer perspective, is that you don't have to be up close with the enemies, so you don't have to be close enough for most of them to do damage. Most of them will be too far away from you, so you can just use its long range ability and kill them. Where's the other one? So my aim sucks. It helps when you can aim.
Just in time. Keep it up.
Where are you?
Coin from the dead.
There we go. I understand this game probably isn't the most exciting to watch. It can get quite repetitive, seeing somebody go through the same sort of sections over and over and over again. But that is just how the way Hades plays. He didn't actually hit me. He did that time. And a key.
This can unlock something back home.
So, keys are very, very, very helpful. Because unlike, they don't just unlock weapons. You can get different weapons. There's the mirror, which you can use the, I can't remember what it's called. It's like the underworld essence to level up your skills, certain skills, to make you stronger. But you've only got so many at the start, and if you collect a certain amount of keys, you can unlock the next couple in the mirror. So keys are always a resource that I will go after if there's a choice. I mean, if there's a choice between a god blessing and keys, then depending on what my sort of current build is like, if I don't need any more god blessings, I don't feel like I need any more god blessings, then I might not go that way and I'll go for the key instead. But I think it's always worth it going for the blessings. Anything that can make you stronger is always going to be more beneficial. keys don't help until you die and get sent back to the like the main hub. But anyway, I'll be back in a minute. Right, let's get back into the game. So, it's like this sort of thing where you get multiple choices. So you can either go through this path, that will give me health. You know, this type of game, health is always good. Or you can go this way, which will give you like a god blessing. So, like I've got this blessing here from Zeus. So if you go this way, you'll get another one of those, except for Ares. It just sort of depends on how confident you are on your ability. Do you think you can survive with less health by getting the God Blessing? Or do you think the health is more helpful? Now, personally, God Blessings are great, but they're not very helpful if you die. So, I'm going with health. Come on. Don't want to get blown up by that, or kill myself with the traps like I've done many times. Please go away. Leave me alone. There we go.
Keep me going
More
for a bit.
health. Though it doesn't put you back to max health. That is something this thing will do.
Let's see what's in
Restore
here.
up to 23 for 30 coins, yes.
That one.
So sometimes you will get, depending on which like chamber you're in, you'll get multiple pathway choices. Most of the time on this level, you'll only end up with one path to choose from, which isn't so bad. I hate making choices. Right, we continue. It was a horrible idea to take the bow, because I absolutely cannot stand using this as a weapon. I like getting up close and beating the crap out of the enemies, rather than standing so far away that it kind of feels like cheating when it's not cheating. Ow. I can't even see where that guy is. Oh, there's no one over there, that's why. Go away. This thing does so little damage. And you die already. There we go. Come on. Nope, you stay away from me.
What else?
Like I'm saying stay away and I'm the one getting closer to him. Come on. Oh, there we go. I'll take that. So now it's a choice of, do I want money? Which I could need. But I've got 136 coins. Or another god blessing, which is what's Athena. Now the Athena god blessings are usually always pretty good. So I think I'll take the god blessing. Oh, hello gamers. Or GV. Boss fight, they throw bombs at you and it's really, really annoying. Don't have the time to charge the... So the bow's got a charge shot which does more damage. But with these guys throwing bloody bombs at you, you don't really get the chance. Ow. These guys suck. I hate them. If I had the sword you get at the start, it'd probably be easier, but... Oh. Go away. Die. There we go.
Anyone else?
Finally. You can get the Athena god blessing.
She is your mother, as I understand? We Olympians rarely consort with the chthonic gods, though Nyx herself reached out to me about your plight, and I was spurred to act.
So this is sort of what I was saying earlier. All of these are kind of helpful. So, I mean, the attack is sort of generally what you will be doing more often than not. But when you dash, it makes you kind of impervious to damage. Not completely, but when you can dash and deflect damage, then it is very, very helpful. I mean, of course, being able to use your attack and deflect damage while you're attacking them at the same time is also helpful, but I'm always going to take
Your wisdom guide me.
Divine Dash over the attack. And we love pomegranates in this game.
There you are.
We do not like levels like this,
Made them mad.
or chambers like this, where you have to survive for long periods of time. Because I lose health like nobody's business in these types of chambers usually. Go away.
Your turn.
Ow. Is there... You don't, recharge health? Like, you don't regain health normally. There's only select ways to get your health back once you lose it.
That's that. Delicious.
Oh yeah, that's another thing I said. The casting ability, I always forget about it. I will never use it because I forget it's there. So I'm going to upgrade that. So the pomegranate allows you to upgrade
They got me.
like
No way to catch up.
god
Gotta keep going.
blessings you've got, which again always helpful.
What
Yeah, not
now?
really a choice. I'm going this way.
Stand aside.
Where are you? There you are. I understand this sort of game might not be the best sort of for a viewer perspective, but I find it fun. It works well as a game I have already played. I feel like I would struggle to do commentary straight away over a game I've never played. And this, like, bottom... So, Hades has multiple, like, levels, or floors. The bottom one is always the least exciting. But it is the one you will see more often than any of the other ones. That's just the way this game is. It's designed so that you fail. And there we go.
Right.
It's decisions like this that are very hard for which pathway and chamber you want to go into next. Because I can either grab another God blessing for Athena, or I can grab a pomegranate, which allows me to upgrade a god blessing I already have. So it's difficult, very difficult, because upgrading Divine Dash ideally helps. Upgrading that does nothing because I don't think I've used it once. But sometimes with the divine blessings or god blessings, you don't get anything you really need or want. I'm gonna take the pomegranate.
Gone this far.
Unless I die, in which I won't be getting any pomegranates. So these enemies aren't the most difficult. When you start going up floors, that it becomes a bigger challenge. Like these ones are, yeah, they're kind of annoying, but they're not the strongest. I'll say that I'll probably die to one eventually, but not yet, at least. Ow. The last thing I want to be doing is standing right in front of you. You do more damage than I would like.
A palm of power.
Pomegranate. Divine Dash.
They must have lots of these upon Olympus.
On to the next one. Ow. Not the weapon I would normally use, but here we are. 13 health and a dream. Ow. Really hate these. Oh. Leave me alone. There.
A gift.
A
mirror.
Health. Over Ares.
Numbskulls.
If I had more health at this point,
Out of my sight.
I probably would have taken the Ares God Blessing, but 10 health is not going to get you very far in this game, unfortunately. Or 11 health, because I forget I gain 1 health when I go into a new chamber. Come on, come this way. 36 out of 100 is better than 11. So I call that a win. Because now I can get even more health. Though it will only be something like 50 out of 125. 50 out of 125 is better than nothing. 62. It's still not great, but I'll take it.
Well, this is awkward.
Halt, Zagreus. Not one step further.
Come on, Meg. Haven't we had more than
This
enough
is
of each
like
other by
the
now?
first
Besides, don't you have someplace else to
boss fight, I guess.
Your father sent
Well,
me.
not I guess,
All
it
in all,
is
I'd rather be on your
sort of the
bad
first
side
boss
than his.
fight.
Now you can turn back like a good little man, or I can send you home the painful way. What'll it be?
I'll have to go with the painful way.
A man after my own heart.
Right. Like I said, the only sort of good thing, really, about the bow
I'll make this
is
clear.
that you don't have to be up close and personal, but also sort of not really meant to defeat her in like the first time you fight her. So as much as I already know the game, because I played it and I kind of know her mechanics, it's just you're not strong enough yet at this point to actually trouble her as a boss. So you'd be very, very lucky to actually beat her. Ow. Turns out it wasn't even the boss that killed me, it was one of the sort of regular enemies. Didn't even notice him. Too focused on the actual boss.
Ah, cheers for that, Meg.
So, I know obviously this type of game wouldn't be for everyone, because you get sent right back to the beginning and have to do everything all over again. Every single time you die. Which I know it's kind of like permadeath modes. Where you die, you go right back to the beginning. But unlike a permadeath, you keep your upgrades on your weapons, so you're still getting stronger even though you die and go back to the beginning. Which is what this game's designed to do. So until you sort of get an adequate level of strength, you will always hit a sort of point where you won't be able to kill the boss, or could be just a regular enemy you're just not doing enough damage to. You will always find you will have to get stronger for something. So it's not a type of game you rage with. You just sort of accept that you will die and you will have to get stronger. Like, there's no point in me getting frustrated that boss, Meg, has killed me 4 times in a row. I don't think she will, but until you get strong enough, the game will not let you beat her. She will just kill you.
Oh, says here one of the wretched thugs got you. Too bad. They're slow, but they hit pretty hard, I guess. Have you tried moving out of the way?
And then you get this smartass, who you don't have to talk to them, but this guy, every time you talk to him, he tells you how you died and says something like, "Oh, have you tried moving out of the way?" "No, Hypnos, I haven't tried moving out of the way." You know, totally not. Didn't cross my mind that I would try moving out of the way instead of standing still for the enemies to kill me. Thanks very much for the solid advice.
I haven't, no. Someone's at the desk next to the throne.
Well, I think I'm going to go and grab some water quickly, so I'll be back in 2 seconds. Right. Might have had a small hiccup with the, a little bit of a technical difficulty, but should be alright. Right. I mean, I suppose it's up to anyone really who's watching. You don't have to actually speak to any of these people. If you want to sort of understand the story of Hades, speaking to them is ideal. It's better for you to speak to them if you want to know what's going on, but you don't actually have to speak to any of them. The only thing you can do that is more worthwhile is, I suppose I could explain it better when we got there, but you get nectar, which is like something you can gift to all of the characters you can speak to, and they will give you something in return. Other than that, you don't actually have to speak to them or have any conversations with them the rest of the game. You can just carry on trying to escape from the underworld. So, really, it's up to anyone else if they care enough to hear the dialogue. Because there will be bits of dialogue throughout this game, because there are characters you will meet in the floors who give you items to help when you speak to them. So they will be getting the dialogue every time. I mean, you can just skip through it without actually having to listen to it. I suppose that I've played this game, so it doesn't really make any difference for me. Just putting that out there. You can decide whenever. But I am going to speak to him right now.
I've known great men throughout my life, and I can always tell when someone's better than their circumstances. Fight like I'd fight out there.
I'll give them hell as you once did, Achilles. Though doubtless many of the shades who stand against me first arrived in Tartarus because of you.
Right.
Who's that sniveling shade to your immediate left there, Father? Already found someone new to do the busy work, and here I thought I was utterly indispensable.
That shade boy is my newly designated contractor, one whose responsibility is to work on this house. Though who shall pay for everything my subjects here demand, I do not know.
You're trying to guilt me into funding the exorbitant furnishings you desire.
Perhaps once we are finished with repairs for all the carnage you have sown throughout my realm, then we might finally have time for all the needed renovations that have piled up.
Nice.
Right.
Some sort of special offer for me, my good shade?
Yes.
Work authorized. A fountain chamber in the depths of Tartarus sounds like an excellent idea.
If you actually come across it, will give you health back, which is, as I've repeatedly said in this game, it doesn't matter how strong you are. If you die, it's Nyx.
Darkness guide you, child. You have outgrown this house. Of that I am now certain. Should you return again here, I shall keep you safe.
I won't forget you, Nix, I swear it.
I will say I do really like the way this game looks and the designs of all the characters. I mean, I know they're based off like actual, well, not based. They are all real life Greek gods and goddesses. I just have a funny feeling that the Greeks didn't make some of these characters, gods, goddesses, whatever, and Achilles, however you want to say it, look exactly like this. I mean, there's a slight possibility they could have, but I highly doubt it. Right, so I'll have a look at the mirror.
Darkness.
This is where you will gain some of the strength. So, Death Defiance is absolutely what I'm going to get, because it means that if I do happen to die once, I get some of my health back and I can try again. I mean, I'm pretty sure all of you can read, so I don't need to tell you that because it's on the screen. But that is a huge, huge help in this game. So I will absolutely be keeping that. And may as well add some bonus attack and special damage when striking foes from behind.
I think that should do it.
Though I won't be taking the bow and arrow with me this time.
Skelly.
About time you showed up.
I'm taking
Prestigious
the
blade of
sword
the
back.
underworld. I need your strength.
This ought to be good.
Right. Off we go. We've seen Athena and Zeus
That looks like a Daedalus hammer.
divine, whatever they're called. Yeah. I know what I want to say, but the words just aren't coming. So,
Enchantments for my
weapon
weapon.
upgrade. Your attack becomes a big chop that deals 90 base damage. Your attack restores 2 health per hit, but you have minus 60% health. No. And special hits twice. I don't really care, so I'm going to do this.
Daedalus, wherever you may be right now. Thank you.
I mean, that might not have been the best idea, but what's done is done. There's probably no chance I beat Meg on this scroll anyway, so okay, I suppose he went over that and got killed by the trap. It means I don't have to do anything. Right, so we've got a choice again. This is where you'll either get introduced to one of two other gods that you can get blessings from. either be Aphrodite over here or Dionysus. There's so many blessings in this game. Like each god, I think, has. I mean, they've got multiple blessings. I lose track of how many there are. So it's a very, very hard job trying to keep track of which god's blessings are better than the others, because I can never remember what they all are. Like, obviously I know Aphrodite and Dionysus both have helpful blessings. It's just which one is more helpful. I just can't remember. There's no chance I'll be able to keep track of that. So I'm just out of pure chance going to choose Dionysus. And we'll see what his blessing does for me.
That sound.
There we go.
That was revelry? People having a good time? Well, sure then. In the name of Hades, Olympus, I'll accept this message.
Hello, Dionysus.
Hey there, Zag man. How's it going? Look, you have got to get here with the rest of us already. We've been saving you a spot. Let me see what I can do. Make life a little sweeter for you in the meantime.
Yeah, so this and this are helpful. Oh, I know I'm saying helpful a lot. I mean, I can't lie and say they aren't. Because having an ability that makes your attack deal more damage after you've attacked is a surefire way to get further in this game. I mean, you can do it with the special, which is almost better depending on which weapon you've got, because there is a shield weapon you can buy in which its special attack is fine, but it's like just normal attack is generally what I would use. So yeah, actually speaking about the shield, the bow isn't actually my least favourite weapon, it's the shield. The shield is... so you can complete every floor with every weapon to get like the special reward for clearing that floor with that weapon once. I did that the first time I played this game with all 5 other weapons. The only one I didn't do it with was the shield. I didn't even complete the first floor to get the first special like gift with that weapon. It just was not anything close to what I would use. If I want to make things more difficult for myself, maybe, but generally I don't want to make things more difficult. I want to have fun while I'm playing my games.
Leave it to the god of wine to liven things up around here.
Key. It's always going to be the key. That's going to explode. And that's also going to explode. And that's going to explode. Having those there is great because you can lure enemies into them, activate them, and the explosion will kill them. It's also not so great because it means I have to move out of the way. Otherwise, I'll do damage to myself that I would rather not take. Yes, this is the only path. So, health.
Brimstones.
I do not like these. If there was any sort of enemies in this game, I would say I just absolutely despise facing. The brimstones are it.
Feeling good.
Well, there's more the further you go on through the floors, but we'll cross that bridge when we come to it. Ow. Right. Where... Ow. On. Where is corner? Ow. Right. Kill you. Ow. You the last one? Or is there going to be more after you? You are the last one, that's right. So as well, eventually, this game allows you to start a relationship with, I think there's only 3 characters you can start relationships with, as far as I'm aware. I don't think we've met any of them yet in this playthrough. But there is the bonus of the fact that Zagreus is a canonical bisexual character, so you can start a relationship with both male and female characters. Or, sorry, a male and 2 female characters. Though I did the male character when I played it the first time, and if I continue playing this game on stream, it won't be any different. You guys are just annoying. Right. I suppose I'd probably get on a bit better as well if I could actually aim my abilities a bit better, but I really can't. That's something I kind of suck at doing. Right. So we can either go this way, or again, it's like another blessing. This is Artemis. I think I need to bring this slightly closer. There we go, that's a bit better. Right, we're gonna go with Artemis. Oh, boss fight time.
Just great.
Not quite the level out of Meg, but still just not. I don't find this boss fight fun. I don't enjoy it. I do love, like, yeah. This is just infuriating. Is not the word I'm looking for, but yeah, it's not
One less giant evil crystal.
the most fun boss fight, because those lasers go absolutely freaking everywhere. So it's a pain trying to avoid them.
There's only one heavenly archer I know of. Well, several really. Anyway, in the name of Hades, Olympus, I accept this message.
And it's
Heard
Artemis.
about you. Look, I'm not like all the others on Olympus. The power of the hunt helps keep me company, so maybe it'll help you too.
Your cast seeks foes. Well, again, I never actually use that. Don't use dash strike often enough to make any use of that. So I suppose any damage you deal has to be critical.
The power of the hunt sounds like good company to keep.
Doesn't really seem like any point in using abilities or
I wouldn't give
taking
this a
blessings for
healing flask of some
abilities.
sort.
I don't make that great use of. I mean, that's the cast, which you see it does decent damage, but generally it's actually faster to just ignore it.
More.
Die. No, more. Where think you were going? Die. Where are you going?
What do we have here?
Well,
Pests.
pests is exactly what I would describe these as. They send mines everywhere that explode when you go near them. Just all around. Annoying.
Some darkness.
Hello, darkness, my old friend. I'm probably not very good at keeping, like, a captive audience, because I don't really have anything to say. I just sort of ramble on about the game. Because it's hard trying to, you know, find just random topics. I mean, there's obviously got to be topics in common, right? You can't just go on and on and on about something that makes zero sense. How? pomegranate.
Good enough to eat.
Special inflicts hangover. Another pomegranate. Anyway, I was going to say.
Must be the fountain chamber I commissioned back at home.
Like, I don't think. I mean, this was never going to be like doing streams and like just playing random games like Hades, for example, or Persona 5, which was probably going to be next, was never going to be something I'm planning to do professionally. It's really just for fun. So, I mean, holding a huge audience is never something I'm going to aim for. If even a few people want to jump in and watch, that's good enough for me.
The power of the gods.
Any damage you deal has a chance to be critical. Again, upgrading that could be helpful, but Drunken Flourish is just too useful for stronger enemies. Well, not even just stronger enemies, just enemies in general. So, upgrading that is going to be the way I go. And again, you've always really got the option to go down this path, but feels rather pointless going down this path when in the next chamber here I can get myself more health. So it seems like an obvious decision. Because we're going into the boss fight against Meg in the next chamber. And having all of the health you could possibly have going into a boss fight is, you know, the ideal situation. Though I have no doubts I'm still probably nowhere near strong enough, and she will probably just kill me again.
We meet again.
Ever stubborn, aren't you? Maybe my whip might make you reconsider whatever it is that you're attempting here.
I don't think it will. You can pull out whatever whips you want. I'm still going to try and kick your ass.
Your whip's not been all that persuasive in the past.
Exactly what I just said. In slightly different terms.
Maybe persistence will pay off for both of us. Come then.
Right, let's get this over with. I'm not trying. I don't want to die to you again, but it will probably happen. Ow. 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 I mean, you are trying to kill me. What do you expect? Yeah, there we go. You can see how amazing my skills at this game are.
Oh, you win this round, Meg.
Give the nectar to a friend. Right, let's see what you have to say this time, Hypnos.
Herself got you last time. That must have been intense. She's fast and strong and beautiful. And, anyway, I hope the fates are nicer to you next time.
Okay, whatever.
Yeah, I hope
Bye,
so
Hypnos.
too.
Will.
Yeah, I don't really want to speak to you, Hades. Achilles isn't here this time, so I can't speak to him.
There you are.
I
Nyx.
heard lately from the goddess Athena, Nyx. She seems to admire you. I thought Olympians didn't like our kind.
They typically do not. But you are family, child. And why, I believed Athena wise enough to understand why someone such as I would seek her in particular. She has in turn made others in her family aware.
You make a good team.
Right. Let's have a look. I don't have that much darkness, so I can't really upgrade anything that much. But I suppose 2 health going from chamber to chamber is better than 1 health. So we'll do that.
Ready, I think.
And I'm going to give
Waiting over here.
the nectar to Skelly.
For you, mate. Thought you might get a kick out of this.
For me, pal? Awful nice of you, just awful nice. But guess what? I got this for you. Tit for tat, you understand? A deal's the deal.
Cheers, mate.
Lucky tooth. Oh. Probably makes no sense to people who've never played this game. Why I want that? Well,
Got something new to try.
we see here it's like another Death Defiance. So I've already got Death Defiance, which means if I die I come back with some health remaining. But this tooth basically acts like a second Death Defiance, where if I die after using the first one, this one will bring me back again. So it seems like a pretty good deal. Give Skelly the nectar and get given this.
Might help.
4 keys. Like I said, I don't want to make things more difficult, and I do not like using the shield. It is, I mean, for all intents and purposes, still powerful, can still kill enemies pretty well, just not my cup of tea for a weapon I want to be trying to escape from hell with. So I'm going to unlock my personal favourite weapon, which is the spear.
Open up. Varatha, the Eternal Spear. Join my pursuit.
Running with that thing, eh?
Because this weapon is awesome. Might not look like it yet, but I much prefer it. Off we go.
One more time.
Whose blessing are we going to get first this
Divine
time?
arrow.
Artemis.
Hey, that's the Eternal Spear Varatha, isn't it? Your father used to use that, didn't he? A bit ornate for hunting, but a spear is what I like to say.
Thank Artemis for that great wisdom. Special is stronger, attack is stronger. I'm taking attack. I mean, well, yes, having like a stronger special is nice. The attack is just generally what you're going to have going to use more often. Ow. The special's got more reach. Where are you? You're in there somewhere, I can see your mines. Oh, there you are. More health. More key. I could understand why people might look at this and think, why do you want to use this spear over the sword? The sword seemed to be doing so much more damage. Yeah, probably true. But I just like how I can attack sort of mid-range with the spear, and also long range. Like, I don't have to be super close, but I also don't have to be extremely far away like the bow. More nectar. So, more health or Dionysus blessing? That's the decision here. More health is very hard to ignore, but a Dionysus blessing might help make me, well, not might, it will help make me stronger, more durable in the fight against Meg. So I feel like for the first time this stream, I'm going to opt to take the blessing over the more health. And you guys, I suppose what is also very nice about the it's like attacking them twice when you throw it, because you've got to recall it. So you throw the spear, it gets recalled, and it hits them again. Whereas, obviously, the sword hits them once, and that's it.
Fury Megara, is that her name? Now, isn't she a real firebrand? Maybe this will help you out next time.
Yes, don't rub it in, thanks. I mean, I've only fought her twice at this point, so I wouldn't call it that bad. I'm not really the strongest at this point in the game. I don't have very many things leveled up. I don't have a lot of the mirror attributes leveled up very far. So, I mean, fighting her twice and dying twice is pretty much expected with this game. Yeah, I don't need that. Special inflicts hangover. Using a fountain restores all health. Yeah. Special inflicts hangover because there's zero guarantees you're going to ever run into a fountain. Now, I wish there was a guarantee, because it means I wouldn't have to be so scared about losing health, but it's just never ever guaranteed that you will find a fountain. You could build 3 of them down here, and because the path is random every time you go through it, just because you find a fountain the last time doesn't guarantee you'll find a fountain this time. Where are they? There you are. I want to get rid of you as fast as possible. Please go away. Right.
Mine.
Dionysus again. So, no, can't do that yet. Must have to wait until I finish doing this. I'll finish the combat part of this. Die. Where do you think you're going? Where's the last one? Nope, not even the last one. They're still spawning. I have great aim, don't worry about it.
In the name of Hades.
What are you going to give me this time, Dionysus? Hangover afflicted foes, inflicted on other foes. Or cast lobs, a large explosion that bursts into festive fog. Hangover, I think. Because I don't use cast. We're running into a lot of Dionysus blessings in this one. Still can't do that. If I could show you what I want to show, then it'd be nice, but can't yet. Because there are numerous, I say, about 9 or 10 different gods and goddesses you can get blessings from. Dionysus is obviously just one of them. So, seeing 3 of his blessings in a row is... I mean, it's fine. He's very helpful, but there are other gods and goddesses I can get blessings from, so I'd rather not see him 3 times in a row. But hey, I can't change it.
Olympus, I accept this message.
Don't need that, so I'll take this. And off we go into the next one. So this is going to be a choice for which path we go to next. There we go. No? Oh, there you are. You must be the last one.
Over there.
You are. A key. So, this is what I was talking about earlier. You can like, you don't actually have to speak to any of the other characters in this game. I mean, like gifting the nectar to Skelly so I could get the tooth. That is something that is recommended. Like, you can gift nectar to every character you can interact with, and they will give you a gift in return. But other than that, you don't actually have to converse with them. You don't have to stop and speak to them. You don't actually have to say anything to them when you get back to the main hall, or Zagreus' home. So, but this leads you to somebody who, if you come across it in the game, who you can speak to, and they will give you items to help. So, I mean, yes, I said earlier I would, get the key if it was sort of here with anything else. I would always go with the key. That is, unless this exclamation mark shows up.
Your Highness.
Because this is
Hey, Prince Ed.
Sisyphus.
I'm slacking off with the old boulder here, but I was just getting back on my feet. The Fury Sisters don't often leave me be. Where'd they go, anyway? And, what are you doing here?
Oh, just out on a little stroll is all. Do me a favor, though. You see the Fury Sisters, let them know I was headed down the way I came from, will you?
Oh, I'll let them know, all right. I hear you loud and clear, Your Highness. I'll just go about my business now, and you take care.
So he can give you health if you're not at full health already. If you are at full health, he can give you darkness, which you can use to level yourself up in the mirror. Or coins, which you can buy items with in your escape attempts. So whenever the exclamation mark comes up, no matter if it's a choice between another blessing or a key, I will always choose the exclamation mark, because getting health or darkness is just far more important. I mean, yes, I know unlocking more like attributes in the mirror to use the darkness on will help, but if I don't have full health and I see the exclamation mark to speak on one of the paths, or a path, saying that I can go and speak to Sisyphus, I'm taking it.
No worries whatsoever.
That's a relief.
Well, you take care.
Because the coins are helpful, right? But outside of
There's more.
like your actual escape attempts, they're worthless. They don't do anything. So if you don't feel like you're actually going to get an opportunity to use them, there's really no point in taking them. Whereas, like I say, the darkness is very, very usable. And I feel like I would rather health over coins.
Heads up.
Is the like everything else, every other resource apart from the darkness in this game. If you die, it doesn't really make any difference. So, that and be on our way into the next chamber.
Charon's shop.
Yep. What I mean, got the shop. So this is where you can use the coins.
Why, good to see you, Charon, mate. Just minding my own business, taking in the sights, and hey, what's that you got? Some sort of wares for sale? Then I'll just have a look around.
So, if this was anyone else other than Dionysus at the moment, I would probably take it. Usually, I see Aphrodite here, but haven't actually met Aphrodite or spoken to her in this game yet. There was an Aphrodite blessing available on a path in an earlier escape attempt, but I chose Dionysus instead. So I suppose we'll just have to wait and see when she does show up.
Oh, hello.
Here we are, back with Meg, third attempt.
There you are again. Lord Hades ought to lock you up rather than let you run amok in his domain like this.
I'm sure he'd welcome all this feedback from you, Meg. Or maybe you're just pining for my father's job.
I have no envy for your father's position. Besides, I happen to enjoy my own responsibilities.
I think there's probably still not much chance that I actually defeat Meg here. I mean, having the ability to obviously come back from death is helpful, so that could make the difference, but I still don't think I'm going to do it. Have that much health left, but neither do I. There we go.
Gotcha.
The thing with this game is that even though I beat her once, every time I die, I always go right back to the beginning. So I will have to fight her again.
Achilles might know what to do with this.
But that is the first level done.
How did you?
First floor complete. Because now we are heading up to Asphodel.
Cheers.
So this is level 2, or second floor in Hades. So like I said, it's probably likely that, I mean, I think the first time I played this game, I actually got through this level the first time I played it. But the third floor, Elysium, I got absolutely annihilated and went right back to the beginning. Because I have a sneaking suspicion I probably wasn't meant to have just flown through this floor as well. But it happened.
Spreaders.
Ow. Right.
Nice try. Almost finished with these.
Ow. It's sort of silly mistakes like accidentally blowing myself up that will cause unnecessary deaths. But I'm going to stop for a quick bathroom break and then we continue. Right, let's continue. Oh. Here we have the next sort of... Yeah. I probably should have... no, I haven't died yet. Next time I die, I'll pull that up and see if I can show you. But we've got Dionysus over there, but here we have the next new god that we can get a blessing from. This is Hermes. So unless I die, because these ones are an absolute nightmare when there's tons of them.
I'm just getting started out.
You get the they're like purple orbs go absolutely everywhere. Ow. You can also set yourself on fire by standing in the magma, I think it is, because it's the river Styx. Ow.
Gust of air.
Here we go. This is Hermes.
This mark, almost like a batwing. In the name of Hades, Olympus, I accept this message.
Batwing?
Hey boss, found you. Good. Hermes, at your service. Pleasure. You are the talk of Olympus. Normally I wouldn't get mixed up, but for you, I'll be making an exception. Now come on, we've both got places to be.
Special is faster.
Appreciate the lift, Lord Hermes, sir. Now let's go.
On the ground. So far we've had Artemis, Zeus, Athena, Dionysus, and Hermes. There's more of them than that. Not too many more, but there are indeed more than 5 gods or goddesses you can get blessings from. Of course, don't want to get blown up by that. I mentioned earlier, I did have the option to grab a Aphrodite one earlier, but I chose to go through the Dionysus path instead. So we haven't actually officially met haven't officially met Aphrodite in this playthrough yet.
Gods grant me strength.
Attack is stronger. So what are we on to next? The key. Has to be the key. Right.
Bone rakers.
Don't want to get set on fire, I want low health as it is. You with your like wave ability does so much damage. You guys can set yourselves on fire. I don't care about you. I just don't want to be on fire. Where did you go? Please die.
Look what I found.
There we go. I'll have the key across Athena or Zeus. Ah, hello. Oh, it's alright. Ow. I don't think I'll be live for much longer. Been 2 hours already. Think I'll probably go, I said, 3 hours max for the first one. Just to get back into the swing of things, you know. Right, so which blessing do I want? I've got Artemis and Dionysus blessings, but do I want Athena or Zeus? I say it's always hard because there's so many different blessings you can get that I don't remember them all. So both of them have great blessings that are sort of helpful, but honestly, I didn't think I would like Hades the first time I played it, with its dungeon crawler style, but genuinely fell in love with it. Probably one of my favourite games I've ever played. I've got Hades 2 on the backlog, just never got around to it. I mean, yeah, if you want to, at least. I mean, there's probably plenty of games that we've all got on our backlog to play. It depends what you're looking for. Like, if you... Oh shit. I hate this boss fight. Ow. Go away. Ow. Yeah. So, what to say? It depends on what you're looking for, because
Gorgons.
Hades isn't the type of game to... I know a lot of people get frustrated when they die in games. Hades isn't that type of game. Hades is a game that is designed for you to die. If that makes sense. Like, you're not supposed to just blitz your way through all of the floors. You have to level up your abilities to really progress through certain parts of this game. Otherwise, you will just die. So I don't really see any point in feeling frustrated about the fact that I've died, because I know it's going to happen. Anyway, let's keep going.
Hello?
Oh god, let's talk to you,
look like
Hypnos.
someone who just got turned to stone, then crushed to a bloody pulp by the Megagorgon of Asphodel. Am I right? Well, look, I'm sorry to hear that. And before you ask, I won't tell Dusa. Don't you worry about that.
Thanks, Hypnos.
That's very reassuring.
You always know how to lighten up the day, Hypnos.
Hail, Prince.
Oh, Achilles is here this time.
You'll get the hang of it out there, lad. For all our sparring practice, there's no teacher
Or
like the real thing. Now then.
Achilles, because I will never forget that clip of Wheel of Fortune.
What, wait, you're giving me your codex? I can't accept something like this.
Oh, of course, that's why I couldn't access it, because I forgot he hadn't actually given it to me yet.
I want your love of history to grow, not just your love of warfare. Besides, maybe you can finish out the rest of it.
I'm grateful.
Thanks, Achilles. So, this is what I was going to try and open earlier. But I forget that you have to wait for Achilles to actually give it to you. You see, these are all of the gods or goddesses you can get given blessings by, because the whole point of this is that Zagreus is trying to escape from hell. He wants to get up to Olympus, so the Olympus gods give you blessings to help you escape, basically. Oh yeah, if Kratos was here, then I think we would have been out of here by now. Busted through the walls instead of, you know, messing about like Zagreus does. So you generally don't, like I said earlier, you actually don't need to speak to any of these characters. Yes, Kratos needs no blessings. All of these characters, like the interactions with them, are optional. You do not need to speak to a single person throughout this game. It seems silly, but if you want to know more about like the actual story, speaking to them is ideal. But there's no need. You can just go about your business trying to complete the game. Like, this guy up here on the desk, surprisingly, I know, is Hades. He is an absolute ass. So, I go out of my way to avoid talking to him. Yeah. I mean, yeah, it's speedrunner stream, yeah. It's true. Well, you'll see what I mean.
Tells me that you surpassed her well out there. How utterly embarrassing for her, to say the least.
I suppose you're going to punish her in some cruel fashion, then?
Oh, I've already seen to that, of course. You think she volunteered to deal with you? Nobody did. That's how ignoble a task it is.
Was strangely comforting to know.
Hades is, Zagreus' dad. He is an absolute, gem. Just Father of the Year contender, You've never heard anyone who loves their son more than Hades does. Yeah.
What do I next?
So, he is certainly somebody I don't attempt to have many conversations with in this game. Sorry, I just beat your ass in a boss fight, so I'm with this.
The prodigal son returns. Everyone's saying I went easy on you, Zag.
Don't sound so sad.
Don't worry, Meg. I eventually managed to get home the painful way after all.
Look, I have a reputation to uphold. You get past me again like that, you best go all the way. Now leave me be and don't think you're gonna be so lucky next time we meet out there.
So, question. Does anyone actually want to hear the dialogue between Zagreus and any of the other characters? There really is only one character yeah, more for lore purposes, really. Hypnos, Hades, well, Hades you fight, he's like the final boss. I'll do that. Hades is the final boss in this game. Meg, who you just spoke to, she is one of the characters you fight. She is like the first boss fight of the game. But the likes of Nyx, who you won't have seen there, but I spoke to earlier, Achilles, Hypnos, are just there for lore. They don't actually do anything else. There is only one other character in this game who I sort of went out of my way to talk to, because you can start a romance line with a couple of characters in this game. Now, as far as I'm aware, there's only 3 characters you can do that with. Because Zagreus is canonically, within the game, a bisexual character. So there is a character that comes along later on that I went the romance route with when I first played the game. So if I was to ever complete this game on stream, I would go the same route. But we're nowhere near actually seeing him just yet. Anyway, I'm going to keep the spear because it is just until you unlock these two weapons here, which aren't there yet, it is easily the best weapon out of these four. I will never unlock this shield, or sorry, I wouldn't unlock the shield unless I had to. But I think to unlock these two, from what I remember, you have to unlock this shield. Don't think you have to use it, you just have to unlock it.
Ready. Goddess Athena.
So, here we go. Starting from the very beginning again. It's whatever. Sort of what the game is designed for. Clearly.
You brandished the eternal spear we call Varatha. So then it wasn't lost during the war. A magnificent weapon in deserving hands.
Alright, very cool. Thanks, Athena. I always like getting these at the very beginning. Because they're very... One of them... Well, doesn't really matter which one you pick. They're all very good at being early ways to avoid silly damage. Unless you do what I do and accidentally walk into traps. No, you can avoid all the damage from the enemies you want until you accidentally walk into a trap and die. Of course, there's no traps that insta-kill you, but you do it often enough and it will kill you. Dash, because I want to get out of the way and I also want to deflect the damage that comes in. Right. Continue on our merry way. Who wouldn't want to escape from hell?
Stay dead. Gemstones.
Like you said, if this was Kratos, we'd have been out of here. So, I have explained what all of this does previously, but I know you said you haven't played Hades, so... Or anyone who's watching has played Hades? Because you get, they say you get different choices, but I don't see any point in taking this pomegranate yet. As much as it would help, I would much rather take the Artemis blessing. Those brimstones are incredibly annoying. Ow!
What do we have here?
Hey, you're not alone. You're not alone down there, okay? Here, let me show you.
Do you mean with the pomegranate, Rari? Or do you mean, are you saying why not to giving Hades a try? because if it's the pomegranate, let me a sec. I'll choose this. Attack is stronger. Yeah, attack is stronger. So the pomegranate in Hades, I suppose it would be easier to explain if when I find another one, but the pomegranates level up your blessings. So like if you have 3 blessings and you pick up a pomegranate, you can choose which blessing you want to level up. But at that point I only had one. So
A key to a weapon.
if I'd picked up the pomegranate, it would have just immediately leveled up the one blessing I had, because I didn't have any others to choose from. Now, the one blessing I did have is very helpful when it gets upgraded, but there's always a chance I could get a blessing further in that I would rather have used the pomegranate on. So I didn't really see the benefit of choosing to use it there. Yeah, I mean, to be fair, Hades, that it's not the most complex game, but if you've never played it before, some of the mechanics do seem rather odd. So naturally, it's probably the same. It's the same with most other games. You will feel like a noob when you see it, or when you first play it, before you really get into it. Because I don't think I'm good at Hades. Like, I can... Oh, welcome back, Slate. I can get through Hades. I've completed it. I wouldn't say I'm good at playing it. But you get some choices like this, where you can get the coins or you can get a blessing. Now the coins are helpful, but I don't want them. I want the blessing. I want to be stronger. I mean, ow. Go away. If I can get these guys to blow up with some of these, then it's a win.
Olympus, I accept this message.
Right. After you take damage, foes around you... No, after you take damage, damage falls around you and briefly deflect. Jeez, I almost had a stroke reading that, even though it's really simple. But I will take especially stronger and can deflect. And we shall continue on.
Witches.
See, this is what I mean. Like, you don't taking unnecessary damage isn't great, but I can't stop standing on traps. Like, they are the most obvious thing because they are big squares on the floor. But for some reason, I always damage myself by standing on them.
Something for the mirror.
Artemis Blessing. Oh god.
Hey lads.
Take your bombs and bugger off. I really don't need to be taking hits from you guys. Die. There we go.
Had enough. Hear me on my authority.
Right. Cast. Again, just an ability I never use. Critical effect. Your critical effects deal more damage after you deal critical damage. Critical effects deal more damage. More health is always accepted.
Oh no.
No need to be in such a hurry, boy.
Oh no is the right reaction to that. Because this is one of these rooms where you have to survive for a set period of time. And the enemies just keep spawning. So I can imagine for some people sort of viewing this, they will have zero idea what's going on. It will just look like an absolute mess on the screen. Please leave me alone. Ow.
Useless.
There we are.
Oh, I know, Slate. Every time I step into a room and it does that, it's just a sigh of despair. Because I know I'm going to lose health I don't want to lose. Right. Please die. The quicker they die, the happier I am. Go away. Ow. Oh, hello, wolf.
Time to collect.
Honestly, didn't expect half of you to show up, at least for the first stream. It's been a long time since I've done this properly. So thank you. Really. It means a lot. I mean, just even being the first stream in a while. Hello, Sisyphus.
I'd not expected to run into you again, not after all this time. Something amiss down in the house, or what? Not had much company of late, is all.
Well,
I just want the health you can give me.
A bit more frequently.
Well, I am grateful for it. I and the old boulder there, in turn. I'm used to going lengthy stretches on my own, but having visitors from time to time would do me well.
Healing, that's what I want.
That
Give me that.
Farewell then.
Yeah, goodbye, Sisyphus. I'll be back eventually. Oh, nope, don't want to get hit by that. These, like, stones, crystals, brimstones, whatever the hell they're actually called, are like my worst enemies in this game. They just infuriate the hell out of me. Get your laser and leave me alone. More health. I will happily accept. Ow. I mean, I know they don't do that much damage, but they are just annoying. Ow. Yeah, not exactly the greatest. So, one thing I never did when I played this game the first time, I never went down one of these holes. You know, you lose health. I don't know what it does. I just saw, oh hey, you lose health. Let's not do that. So, I've got absolutely zero idea what these are for, what they do. I don't really think I want to find out right now. But maybe I'll jump. Well, I imagine you jump down it or into it. Maybe I'll find out at some point during this playthrough. Certainly not right now though. A hammer.
For a little
Yeah.
maintenance.
Hold special for up to 200% base damage. Three times in a spread pattern, or 3 times in a spread pattern, I think.
Done. Oh no.
What are you doing, Zagreus? The underworld is sealed off. What you're attempting is impossible. You've seen what happens when you go too far.
I've beat you once already, Meg. I will do it again.
Shut forever, Meg. In the meantime, I thought I'd get some practice in, you know?
I'm not your practice partner, fool.
Right. Ow. Ow. Oh, doesn't get hit by a bee. Avoid that. Goes away. These guys are like, I mean, you're not really what I want to be trying to kill here, but you are proving to be this extra little bit of pain. Ow. Ow. Away. I mean, at least I've got Death Defiance.
Scratch. You haven't beat me yet. Catch.
Die. Oh, finally.
Yes.
At least she's the easiest one out of the Fury sisters, the three of them. At least the first time I played it, every time I came through Tartarus and I came across one of the Fury sisters and it wasn't Meg, it was you know, one of those moments of God damn it, because she
You're not permitted to leave, Tartarus.
is the easiest one to fight.
Should come in useful.
I mean, I know she nearly killed me, but point still stands. We continue.
But up. Love that sulfur smell.
Into Asphodel. Gems.
Inferno bombers.
Anything in this game that involves throwing bombs that can, you know, give me, or, you know, take like 12 health off, are a pain in my ass. Right,
For the house.
that's nice. Thanks for that. Coins. Don't really want the coins.
Wave makers. More, huh?
I mean, Asphodel's not so bad. I mean, unless I get the the Gorgon boss fight again, because that is just an absolute nightmare.
How's that? All set.
How is that possible, Rari? I'm not very often, you know, left a little bit speechless, but I feel like that's something you would notice. Maybe that's just me, though.
Let me see.
One thing I didn't actually ask is whether the whether people find the levels between my voice and the game alright. I spent forever trying to get, you know, the level set up right. Like, Electrish and I were sat here for hours yesterday trying to make sure, you know, that I wasn't drowning the game out as much as it wasn't drowning me out. Oh. Please just die already. Where did you go? I can't see you. Ow, I'm not trying to light myself on fire either. There we go. So we've got, so this Athena, Artemis, it's that. It's Athena as well, I think. So this is the first time we're going to see Dionysus. Dionysus? However you say his name. In this run. None of these are really blessings or boons, I guess, that I want. I suppose taking less damage while at low health is the best option there. Right, where are we going now? Athena or more health? Sorry Athena, but I think I'll take the more health.
Skull crushes.
Jesus. I'm not trying to get flattered today. Where are we? Ow. So, this is what I mean. Like,
no, you don't.
I've completed this game, but I'm not the best at it because I end up doing stupid things like killing myself by walking into fire or standing in traps. Give me that, and this is ooh, hard choice. Pomegranate or Aphrodite. So I haven't actually spoken to Aphrodite yet at all this stream. Like, there are a few of the Olympus gods I don't have or haven't had a blessing for yet, and Aphrodite's one of them. But, you know, I'll make that decision in a minute. I'm just gonna go and get myself another glass of water quickly. Right. I forgot how, like, tiring. I suppose tiring's not quite the right word, but dehydrating doing this can be. I'm not used to sitting down and, you know, talking while playing a game for 3 hours anymore. You know, well, could be longer in the future, but I think for a first stream, 3.5 hours is probably about a maximum that I'll go to. I think I'll take the pomegranate. You know, this is something that I didn't think I would, you know, not ever do again. Something I've thought about doing again for a long time. But, you know, just sitting down talking and doing commentary and that sort of thing isn't really something I've been good at, or am good at. So a lot of the time it's just me rambling on about nonsense. So I'm surprised I got back into doing it now. Not that I didn't see it happening, I just didn't think it would be in this point of my life that I did it again. I suppose realistically I've got Dave and all of you in the Gameverse server, as you know, including Electrish and Swiss, to thank for really being but giving that little bit of inspiration, giving me a little bit of a kick of, yeah, maybe I can do this again. You know, I don't have to be, you know, a mega popular streamer or anything like that. I don't have to do it to be professional or be a full-time content creator. I just have to do it to have fun, and if I get 3 viewers, if I get, you know, 20 viewers, if I got any amount of viewers, if anyone wanted to, you know, put time out of their day to come and watch me be an idiot playing games, then I'll take it. Anyway, that's enough for the sap. But I think depending on where I get to in this run, it'll probably be the last run of this stream, and then I can pick it up in whatever the next stream is. Yeah, exactly, Rari. That's, I think, the idea I'm going for. I think when I did it in the past, my sort of goal really was more try and do it eventually in a more professional capacity, but I don't think it's a right fit for me. But I think now I'm just going to focus on having fun with the games, and like I say, having anybody here is a good time. Any other games in the pipeline? Yes and no. I suppose the thing is, at the moment, I don't know whether to play games I've never played before, because I think my problem with that will end up being that I'd struggle more with what I'm supposed to say. In a game like Hades, for example, or Persona 5, which is a game I've thought about playing. I can always, with Persona 5, I've fully played through that game before, so none of that game would be new, wouldn't be first reactions, it wouldn't be, oh my god, this is happening, because I've played it. But because I've played it, I know what to do, if that makes sense. I sort of know what to say when it comes to this game, or if it came to Persona 5, The Last of Us. Something like that, because I played it. I know what happens. I guess we'll just see, because I think if I focus on Hades to begin with, we can see what happens after that. But to be fair, I'm always up for suggestions. Anything you think would be good to see, I'm quite happy to take. But oh, thank you, Wolf. I think the nerves I was feeling right back like early this morning when I knew I was going to be doing this today have evaporated. But I feel good about doing it. I feel like I'm in a good spot. And that's always sort of the where you want to be. You don't want to feel like it's a drag, or like I say, doing it to just for the money, just to get fame. I just want to do it to have fun. But anyway, I think that's enough of that at the moment. I'll finish off this run with Hades, and I think that will be the end of today's stream. So we'll upgrade Divine Dash with the pomegranate.
Got some zest.
And continue on. Right. What have I got? Key or gems? I'll take the key.
Onward.
Because the key, again, like, better to unlock new weapons or, you know, new attributes that you can use your darkness on. Yeah, I suppose chill is kind of what I want to go for. Well, maybe not all the time, but I don't want to be, you know, have streams where I'm, you know, getting really angry all the time. Well, it's not really my style anyway. Or streams where, you know, it's constant new games. Genuinely,
it's a pleasure.
Like, like I say, first reactions are a good form of content. Oh, there's certain games that if I played, it would be a proper rage. Not this game, like I said. This game doesn't induce.
Hello?
And this is the second, well, yeah, sort of the second main boss fight in this game, after Meg. But here's the question, Rory. Did you have any of like the infinite ammo or infinite weapons Or did you just play it normally? Well, the main reason I ask is, well, obviously, I've never played yes, mini bosses in a boss fight. I've never played the hardest difficulties on Resident Evil games because I'm not really somebody that cares about like platinum trophies or trophy hunting. It just never appealed to me. Has never appealed to me. But I know Electrus, he tried Inferno mode on RE3, the RE3 remake, just normally, and couldn't do it. Both him and Swiss are working, so they're not here. Ugh. Yeah.
I'll get
If I had one of the death, if I had one of the death defiances left, then I probably would have been able to kill him, but yeah, it is what it is. Let's turn the music volume down. Aesthetics. So put the music volume down to about half and see if that makes it better.
Welcome back.
The music is very good in this game. I will say that its soundtrack is phenomenal. I mean, I knew nothing about this game before I played it the first time, and one of the things I did forget from then till now is just how good the soundtrack to this game actually is. Right, I guess I'll speak to Hypnos.
It's usually pretty
I might have a look at, see what upgrades I can do, and then I think I will call it a day.
Look on my face when it wasn't you.
Great, Hypnos.
Glad to keep things interesting.
I'm not speaking to you, Hades. You can bugger off. I don't have to speak to you. I'll just listen.
Olympus knows of him. bestowing on him all their worthless blessings here within my realm. Our realm. Explain to me how exactly this is possible, Nix. Either your limitless power has considerably waned, or you are up to something.
Do not question my power, Hades. Your son was bound to be discovered the closer he came to the surface. The Olympians are pleased to know they have a distant relative and bid him welcome to their mountain. That is all. Their influence is very limited.
Blood and darkness. Do not speak to me about their influence. I've seen their influence firsthand. You've made a foolish mistake.
Don't you just love Hades? He is just the nicest character you've ever met.
You would speak to me of foolish mistakes. You cannot change the course that has been set. Try all you like.
Nix.
Right, well, have a look at this.
What's that
Let's
there?
see.
Something from the Fates.
Oh, well,
The ever-shifting chambers of the underworld
we'll
ought to
do
be a
that.
little livelier with this. Prices are a little steep there, I must say.
I'll have a look at the upgrades. Yes. Yeah, I'll take that. That's all I can do
Alright,
for
I'm
now.
ready.
Oh, yeah. I think that's going to be me for one day. It's been a more successful stream than I could have hoped for as a first one in a long time. I think depends on, obviously, I think we'll see what Gameverse, what he is doing with his streams, but I reckon it could do, at this point, could do either Friday evening or Saturday, I think. If not either of them, then we'd be into next week, next Monday, but if I can, Friday, Saturday would be good, I think, to continue on the Hades journey. But thank you, Rari. Thank you, Wolf. So, yeah, hopefully Friday. Yeah, thank you guys, and hope to see you in the next one. Cheers.